In this video, we're going to go over how to make an ogive, which is a graph that shows us the cumulative frequency or cumulative percentages for our data sets. To make an ogive, we need to fill in a couple things first. So we need our boundaries. We need either our cumulative frequency or our cumulative percentage, although I'm going to go through how to do both of those in this video. And then we'll have to make another scatter plot. So for our boundaries, we're just using all of the numbers that we see on our histogram here. So 100, 106.2, 112.4, and so on. So start with 100, and then I know already that these go up by 6.2 each time. So I can do a formula here, equals, click on the 100, plus 6.2, and hit enter. And now by dragging that down, we can fill in our 7 boundaries for our 6 classes. And it should end with 137.2, just like our histogram, which it does. Now for cumulative frequency, we always start with 0, because at the beginning, we haven't seen any data points yet. And then as we go along, we just add up what we're seeing. So I have a frequency of 6 for this first group, so this will be 6. And then we do 6 plus 15 more. Now I've seen 21 data points. And so on. 21 plus 19 is 40, plus 7 is 47, plus 2 is 49, plus 1 more is 50. And we know that there were 50 data points, so it's good that I have a 50 at the end here. Now we could make our ogive right here if we wanted to use cumulative frequency, which we will a little bit later. But I also want to go over how to calculate a percentage once we have our frequencies. So remember, to calculate a percentage, we click on our frequency, and then we divide by the total frequency, which was 50. And we can drag that formula down to all of these, and it should end with 100%, or just 1. Now, if I want these to actually look like percentages, remember we can highlight them all, right-click, Format, and we can go ahead and select percentage. So now they'll actually look like percentages. And from here, we're ready to go ahead and make either type of ogive with a cumulative frequency or with a cumulative percentage. I'll do a cumulative frequency this time, so I'll highlight both of these, insert, scatter plot, and select the one with the lines connected. Now, just like we've done before, we want to go ahead and change our chart stuff. So we'll change our title. And we'll make this into, this is still record high temperatures. Our axis title is temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit. And these are the ones a little bit different here. Our vertical axis title this time is cumulative frequency, not just frequency. And like I did before, I don't like to have the legend there if we don't need it, so I'm going to turn that off. And now we have our ogive for this data set. And remember, we could have done the same thing with the bounds and the cumulative percentages if we wanted to do percentages instead of cumulative frequencies.